This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
This is the original. This is 99X. It's Barnes and Leslie. Crash is here on traffic. Fram is right now in the Sleaze department.
Oh, do I have news for you? We have a director. Yes, we have a director for Bond. Yes, James Bond. And his quote, I'm a diehard Bond fan. To me, he's sacred territory. It is Denis Villeneuve. How's that for my French-Canadian accent, Barnes?
Since I don't know what it says on writing, I'll just take your word for it.
Denis. Well, guess what? He directed Dune. Oh. This guy's big time. But guess what? This is the first for Amazon MGM Studios. Guess what they said? They're looking for a British actor under the age of 30. So that wipes out all of these guys we've been talking about.
I saw 3 dudes that were listed as finalists in this article, and they look to be all under 30. I hadn't recognized any of them. I mean, they maybe were, obviously they've acted before, but I have not read. There weren't names.
There is one big name. Well, the first one is Jacob Elordi. If you remember, he played Elvis in that movie Priscilla. Young dude. I think you would recognize him. But guess what the second name is? Tom Holland. Spider-Man.
Well, these aren't the names I saw. So maybe it's, who knows? There's been so many lies about it for the last year. I'll believe it when I see it.
The third one is Harris Dickinson from the movie Baby Girl with Nicole Kidman. Let's see. Here's the other big movie news. F1, the movie, will make back 50% of its $300 million budget in just 72 hours. Currently tracking to make anywhere between 140 and 150 million globally. Of course, to break even, it's got to make 600 million. But do you know it is, as far as its cinema score, it is Brad Pitt's best scoring movie?
Really?
Apparently, it has like a nearly perfect score on Rotten Tomatoes. I was like, wow.
They've done everything right. A year before the hype started.
Yes.
And they just started easing out these teasers. It's been a great promotional campaign, and the buzz is all there, so kudos to them.
You are so right. What is back, and I have not started yet, Jeremy Allen White, of course, The Bear, Season 4. This is a really funny story. He was just on with Fallon talking about his longtime bodyguard, Moody.
There's this guy that takes care of me when I'm in Chicago, Moody. And Moody's my guy. He's ex-cop, now he does private security, and he walks around with me, makes sure I'm good, and, takes his job very seriously, very good at his job.
Yes.
But we don't really run into trouble very often. People are always really nice. But we're shooting on location this one day, and we're in kind of like a college town in Chicago. And Moody's waiting for me to get out of the van just in case anything's, going down. Yeah. And I get out of the van, and there's a group of maybe like 20, 19-year-old girls that are like barricaded 20, 30 feet away from me, nowhere near me. Yeah. I get out, they start screaming. Moody picks me up by my hips, lifts me into the air, carries me up these stairs in front of all these young women, places me inside of the house, and I looked at him like, never do that again. Oh my God, I've never felt so emasculated.
What a great name for a bodyguard, Moody.
Yeah, been with him since the Shameless days. Okay, Jake Paul won his fight over the weekend on Saturday, right? I don't know if you heard this explosive interview with Piers Morgan, but part of this, he's fat-shaming Piers Morgan. Listen to this.
I mean, the dude seems like a good fighter. I know you didn't watch the fight. He won by decision, but the dude's tough, and he seems legit, but he still takes the shots. He claimed he was going to knock out Chavez Jr. in the first round, but it went the distance. Still, he seems like a good fighter. So what was his problem with Pierre's? Was Pierre's taunting him?
I guess he stormed off because Piers Morgan questioned his boxing resume.
Yeah, he was doing tons of promo last week.
I know. Well, before he stormed off, listen to this.
Pete Tyson, you wouldn't have lasted 10 seconds.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
No, I know that. You know that too.
I think anything is possible. That's why self-belief is the most powerful thing in the world. Well,
you against Mike Tyson, you'd have had 2 Hopes. No Hope and Bob Hope.
And you versus going to the gym, you're still a fat ass.
Actually,
What do you want to talk about?
I've been in the gym the last 2 days.
What do you
I'm in
want to
quite
talk
good nick.
about? Like, we can make up hypotheticals. You should go to the gym. If you went to the gym,
I've been twice this week.
Okay.
I admire your
don't
work
think you're
as a
going to the gym.
You
don't think I can beat Mike Tyson. I don't think you go to the gym.
Okay, well, I do go to the gym, and there's actual photographic evidence.
Okay, Pierce Morgan bragging that he's been to the gym twice this week.
Twice, I know. Well, that was kind of funny. But I seriously don't even know how this started, but apparently he got so mad he literally left the interview.
But I do think when you actually come up against a proper, serious boxer, and I suspect that Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. may be that person, it could all come crashing down.
Piers, is that you think that your opinion matters.
Well, why are you doing my show if it doesn't?
Oh, I'm just taking your audience to sell pay-per-views. I don't give a about your show. You dumb. This is a business enterprise. Thank you. Tune in, everybody.
And he hung up. I like Jake Paul. I feel like he's very likable. Do you or not?
Well, I was going to ask, isn't he supposed to be doing like a reality show with his brother? That's what I'm looking forward to.
They are doing it. Yeah, I've watched it. It's been out for a little while on Netflix.
Is it good?
It's all right. I mean, it's exactly what you see in social media, but he doesn't seem like a bad guy.
No, he doesn't. But I mean, come on. Was that staged? I don't know.
Oh, I don't think it was staged. Not at all. No, Pierre tries to get these people pissed, and I'm sure he was thrilled that he did hang up. Jake,
yes,
probably in his mind staged it because he knew he would get pressed for it.
I know, because it sounds like, when a lot of these boxers, taunt each other before a fight, that's kind of what it sounded like to me.
It showed him. Yeah, showed him. Is that a word? Showed him.
Scarlett Johansson is finally speaking up about this. I don't know if you saw this or not, but she's been out promoting Jurassic World Rebirth. And on one of the red carpets with her co-star, Jonathan Bailey, he gives her like a full-on kiss. I mean, they full-on kissed, okay? And people are like, what? Your husband's in attendance. It's the premiere. She's finally speaking out about it.
He came out a few years ago, but he is one of these people that seems to transcend sexuality a bit. Like even guys yesterday were like, God, there's something about that Jonathan Bailey. He's just so...
Yeah, it's just so what?
He's just so attractive.
Yeah, you said it.
Yeah, is that why we keep planting lips on him? Or?
He's a lovable guy. What can I say? And I don't know. It just we're friendly people.
Have you been surprised by the reaction to it?
Nothing surprises me. You know what I mean? Nothing surprises me these days. But yeah, I got a lot of love to give.
She totally avoided that answer and that question. Totally avoided it.
Not really. I mean, she kind of
wasn't happy about it.
Like everything they do is calculated. They're trying to get eyeballs.
I know, but I was like, come on, give us a little bit more. Finally, there's going to be a sequel for Social Network. Remember the movie with Aaron Sorkin, who wrote and directed it? David Fincher was behind the first film, and it won Sorkin an Oscar. And then, obviously, if you remember, Jesse Eisenberg also earned an Oscar. Have no idea what this next iteration will be, but apparently it is based on a series of articles that Jeff Horowitz wrote for the Wall Street Journal known as the Facebook Files. So we're going to find out more soon. A brand new sequel, of course, Hollywood loves sequels, to Social Network. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
Sleaze is brought to you by McDonald's. Archways to Opportunity helps employees achieve their dreams. You want to learn more? Just go to mcdonalds.com.
Expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
We're throwing open the metaphorical closet doors of our lives. We're going to be cleaning out the closet. What no longer fits? Audit some of your relationships. How about auditing your emotions? Maybe it's your career you need to look at. Get your life together for this season.
The Ed Milet Show.
It's time for a little cleaning of the soul. Let's get a little ruthless, a little refreshing, and a little real. God bless you, everyone.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.